you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight. Two of the best in the game.
B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Jaylen Brown is out there with LeBron James. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And there's James from the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
They get it back. James uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
It's a one-on-one situation. It's good from about 19 feet.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brown, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Embiid. Hart pulls it in. And here's New York now. 4-point game. Bridges finds Hart. Here's Brunson. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. And just playing with reckless abandon. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Got it.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Cross is over. And Maxey the bucket on the assist from James. Maxey's got his second basket on the night. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to James. Here's Edgecombe. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Alvarado outside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
For three, Maxey. The Knicks pull it in. Now Brunson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Brown. Pulls it. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Here's James.
Oh, wow.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Brown against Bridges. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Towns against Brown. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, battling hard, That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simons checked in. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together. Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And it's Brown off the drive.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Outside Brunson. Count that one. Brunson's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Simons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Wade, he's checked in for the Sixers. Now here's Brunson. He has 6. The fader making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Driving inside, and he lays it up and in.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's McBride. 2 points. That one goes.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Wade. Simons outside. No good from outside. Knicks leading by 4. Bridges outside. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Lets it go. Parries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
How easy does that pull-up jumper look by Jaylen Brown? So tough.
And they recover it. Here's Brunson. That one's good for 2. 10 points for him.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
14 feet away. And no good trying to use the glass. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Brown gets the bucket.
Sweet little mid-range for Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Right side Hart. Outside Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The 76ers also with a sub. Bonus checked in for LeBron. Here's Edgecombe. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. It's a tie ball game.
He resets off the spin and calmly knocks down the jumper.
Clarkson passes to Shamet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Pass to Wade. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, this is his job, right? Jordan Clarkson is a very capable offensive player.
A good look from Brown, and it's New York with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Clarkson outside. Lets it fly. Simons with a rebound. Here's Edgecombe. Knocks it loose. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. New York out in front, up by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the score. Scoring breakdown for New York.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown, Anthony Simons out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And so Simons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Brown. Here's Bona. Out to the right wing. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
76ers substitution.
Quarter number 2 and just over a minute of play. Simons finds Edwards. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression. Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Counted from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Anunoby. There's the drive.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
The Sixers leading. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Clarkson. Back to Caldwell Pope. From the top of the key. And it's New York with a rebound. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
NBA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Here's Edwards. Good on the shot. Edwards got his first 2 points.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Here's Shannon. No points so far. And rejected. Caldwell Pope for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McBride passes to Anunoby. And stolen by Edwards. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Bona. Caldwell Pope with it. To the inside. Oh, okay then. Boom. He jams it straight down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. New York trailing. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Simons. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Simons. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside McBride. Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Clarkson. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Looking to win the run. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, you missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Simons passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Right side McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Anunoby on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. James comes in for Wade. And it's Maxey in for Simons. Here's James. And it's James inside.
He plays with such an aggressive attitude. Even a sliver of daylight gets him to the rim.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Knicks leading by 4. Outside Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Hart from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Edwards. LeBron fires one down.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Here's Brunson, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Brunson's got 12 points, and players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run from the arc. And it's Brunson missing. 76ers trail by 5. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Knicks leading by 4.
76ers foul. Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And he makes a first. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real. How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
The shot by James, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And stolen by Edwards. The pull-up jumper. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Edwards, the pass to Caldwell Pope. James, outside. From 11 feet away, the kick out to Edwards. For 3, Maxey. And the three-pointer goes. Maxey's got 9.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Brunson, so confident at the rim.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Bridges against Edwards. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by Maxey.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Outside Edwards. Again, Philadelphia. Knicks leading by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Oh, deflected. Here's Brunson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson. For the New York Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Maxey driving to the basket. Hart passes to Towns. To the wing on the left. Here's Brunson. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both. You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Bridges. Oh, good D by Edwards. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 11 points.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. New York leading by 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
James inside. He's covered by Hart. And James gets it to go.
That's a great move right there. But really, you just expect those kind of plays from him now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Brian?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Bridges. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so James will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 9. He was all alone on that one. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for New York. Andre Drummond is checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Clarkson subbed in for Brunson. Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jalen Brown comes in for Edwards.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Anunoby can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 7. Here's Brown. Pass to Edgecombe. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Brown. Brown going to work. Knicks leading by 5. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Outside Hart from downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia. Hornets got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby against Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Alvarado outside. Outside Anunoby. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 16 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 6. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Maxey attacking. It's stolen by Hart. Picked it out of midair. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024 doors.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Hart.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Brown with it. Hart covering. Yep, that one's good. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 76ers trail by 6. Takes a step back. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond grabs the miss. New York has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Wade, pass to Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. change it up. Knicks leading by 5. And here's McBride. From the elbow. And the shot's good. McBride's got 6.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
James passes to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Clarkson up top. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to James. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Oh, Drummond with the block. Clarkson with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Pass to Drummond. And here's McBride. New York working the ball around now. Here's Shamet. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's an 8-point Knick lead. Simons outside. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Over Clarkson. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Clarkson outside. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 9.
We know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
Here's McBride. He has 6. On the wing, Clarkson. Back to McBride. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Knicks leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shamet passes to Diawara. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Embiid misses. The steal. Stolen by Drummond. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Anthony Simons. Dean Wade is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you. Bridges misses. 76ers trail by 9. Here's Edgecombe. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Anunoby against Brown. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
First one falls.
At the line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. The 3-ball. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Fires top of the key and right on target.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. And here is Maxey. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Edgecombe. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Brunson misses.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Outside Maxey. Back to Brown. Pass to Wade. Play clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Hart passes to Towns. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris. But Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
James passes to Maxey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Maxey's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
First team foul.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Maxey with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Brown, that's good.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Here's Brunson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Brunson's got 38 points.
Zero hesitation off that nasty crossover.
James passes to Embiid. Brown inside. Hart's there. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Embiid.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Bridges passes to Hart. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's James. It's deflected. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Brown looking around. Now James. LeBron going downhill. And slam dunk by James.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Philadelphia. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Here's Maxey. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Anunoby, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Brunson. James rips down the board. And so Brown will bring it up for the 76ers. 2-point game. Now it's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3, and he nails it.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Hard outside. Here's Bridges. Hard outside. Now Brunson. Yes! Using that window.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Down it goes.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
Now Brunson. Here's Towns. Maxey pulls it down. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Another steal. Brown inside. Brunson defending. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter here. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Towns, hard outside, fires the 3. James rips down the board.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Let's loose for 3. James from distance. Easy work.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Brunson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
Hart with a screen on Brown. Anunoby fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And stolen by Brunson. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's good from beyond the arc.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie Lepore says.